Well, happy Friday, everyone. Today I'm going to do the second cocktail out of Shaker and Spoon's Steeped in Vodka 2 box. This highball beverage, based on a classic sweet tea, is going to bring in a lot more floral and citrus elements and tone down the sweetness a bit to give us a really nice, crisp, refreshing drink. So without further ado, the citrus Paradisi. Let's get this started. We're going to add 2 ounces of vodka, 3/4 ounces of citrus green tea grapefruit syrup provided by Shaker and Spoon, 3/4 ounce of fresh lime juice. Now, whenever I'm actually squeezing juice directly from the fruit, I like to use a scale. I always find that measuring by weight rather than volume tends to be a little bit more accurate, especially when you're dealing with something where you kind of don't know exactly how much is in the fruit itself. But in this case, I actually got just under 3/4 of an ounces from a single lime. And 2 dashes of rose water. Add ice into your cocktail shaker and shake until you feel the frost start to develop on the outside of the shaker. Again, when it gets a little too cold to touch, you'll know that you've shaken it enough, but this should take around 15 to 30 seconds. Strain the contents of your shaker into a high Collins glass with fresh cubed ice. I've put a link in the description to my video on how to make clear ice, and you can kind of shape that and size that to exactly fit your needs. We're gonna add 1.5 ounces of Fever Tree Aromatic Tonic Water. Now, a little trick we can do to get the tonic water to fill the entire glass rather than just sit on top of the liquid that we already have is I put my bar spoon into the glass, sticking straight up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pour my tonic water into the glass along the edge of my bar spoon. And what that's gonna do is just kind of go down the spoon, penetrate through the liquid, and mix with the entirety of the glass. One of the questions that comes up often is, how do I deal with a commercially sourced product that doesn't give me the ability to reseal it and I haven't used it all? In this case, we've got a good amount of tonic water left, and I don't wanna just leave that off, and the cap that came with the product isn't really one that I can put back on. What do I do? So I've acquired quite a few of these flip top bottles. I've got them in various sizes. They work really well to do little projects like infuse your own spirits or batch cocktails for travel. Just really useful and really helpful in a lot of ways. And so I'm actually gonna pour the tonic into one of these little jar bottles. And now I've got my tonic water in a sealable bottle ready for my next cocktail. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to the YouTube channel. This really helps the YouTube algorithm out and makes sure that this video gets distributed to more and more people and really helps out the channel. And of course, share this video on your social media feeds. And there we have it, the Citrus Paradisi. Cheers. This is a really delicious, refreshing cocktail. On a warm, late spring, summer day, this outside, in a garden, by pool, at the beach, wherever you are, it's just gonna be fantastic. So right off the bat, I am getting a lot of tea element from that syrup, but the citrus from the lime is really punching through and giving me just this crisp brightness that makes this incredibly delicious and really refreshing. The rose water gives a very subtle floral note in the back end. It's a really nice flavor element that really just subtly comes through and gives me a little bit more complexity than I would expect. This is delicious as it is intended, but I am really curious what this would taste like with a very citrus forward gin. I think that might give it just a little bit more complexity and a little bit more of a botanical element to it that would be really, really nice in this. But all in all, this is a fantastic cocktail. I hope you enjoy it. Cheers to you. And as always, have a fantastic week.